Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to this new video. So today we are gonna start a new series where we're gonna make a full tech house track from scratch. So this series will be made of 3 to 4 videos where I'm gonna cover everything right from the start: kick, bassline, drums, and also the arrangement, the mixing, the mastering. Basically everything you'll need to know to create a tech house track. So in today's video we're gonna cover the kick, the bassline, and the drums. So we're going to set up the essential elements to create this track, and in the next days we will upload the rest of the tutorial, so be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification so you won't miss when we will upload it. Let's start from the kick, which is the main element of the track. So what we're going to do is create a new MIDI track and just start looking for a kick. What we're going to use is our Odyssey sample pack, which has more than 50 kicks. Each of them is key labeled, so let's see if we find something that we might use. Yeah, I like this kick number 5. Let's start with this for the moment. And the next thing is going to be creating the bassline. So let's start with the first bassline preset that we have, and let's see if we can start creating melody. So now we clearly have to find some other sound that can work well with these notes. Maybe if we can add an LFO tool, it will sound a little bit better. And then also an equalizer to remove some of the top frequencies. So let's add some saturation as well. As you can see, one thing that I like to do is mixing on the go, so I want each element to sound as good as possible right when I produce it, and then at the end I only need a few tweaks before the track is ready. So here for the bassline I'm also gonna add a compressor right now, so we're going to go with the glue compressor. Another thing is that I always want to make sure that the bassline is a couple of dB less loud than the kick, because I think that the kick has to be the loudest part in a tech house track. So now that we have the kick and the bassline, I want to build the drum groove on top of it. So we're gonna start with the basic clap, open hi-hats, and then we'll see if we can add some percussion and some loops. So let's see if we can find a clap. Now let's use the open hi-hats. Yeah, for now we can start with this really basic groove. let's see if we have some top and percussion loops that we can add to add some movement to the track. This one can work well, maybe we have to do some editing. So I think that we're gonna keep it like this. Now let's see if we have some interesting top loops. So I think that we can see also if we have some ad loops that can work with this track, because at the moment it sounds a bit too static. So yeah, this one maybe also needs a little bit of editing. Okay, starting to sound well. Now, one thing that I want to do is adding a limiter on the master chain to have kind of an idea of how it will sound when it's going to be mastered. So just adding a little bit of gain around 6 dB. And another thing that I want to do is adding a frequency analyzer. I'm going to use pan in this case to have a kind of a rough idea of how the frequency spectrum looks like. As you can see, it's really unbalanced at the moment. So what I want to do is reducing a bit of the attack of the kick, because I feel that it's too much clicky at the moment, and I'm gonna also reduce the kick and the bass together, so we will have a more balanced shape in the mix. So as you can see now, it's much better. And yeah, that's basically it for today's video. So in the next video, we are probably going to start arranging the track and adding some synths and some variations. So that's all for today's video. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification to stay up to date for when the new video will come out. And I'll see you in the next part. Bye.